Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Friday, December the 11th. And the rain is lighter, or at least it has been this morning. I'm not wearing my hip waders today. I know, it's crazy. Oh joy. Well, at least the wind isn't trying to knock trees over and blowing everything down this morning.
That's a hell of a look for our front yard.
Yeah.
I mean, heck.
I got you on camera.
Oh, you suck face.
Well, I was going to report that the weather's fantastic, but now the winds have kicked up, and I'm sure it's just a little front that's coming. But yeah, we're in Kelso now, and see the Cowweeman is still completely flooded out there. I mean, look, it's all the way here in the trees and stuff. Well, I've got the little woman to her place of employment with no feathers ruffled, no harm, no foul. I'll just take it to the front door. You wanna?
No, just right here. I'll go in that way.
Got the mama dropped off, and I'm driving through the winds along the Columbia River, and the winds haven't let up much. It's still pretty damn nasty out here. But we'll get up here. I'll show you where that. Hopefully, I can show you through the window here. The landslide once I get up towards Woodland. There's looking out over the Columbia. Hopefully that thing's not focusing on the. God dang, that Columbia is high. Woo! So I don't know if any of you have been following the news of the floods around here, but all of Kalama here was this downtown area was flooded. It was a mess. I mean, they were literally floating. Obviously, you can see cars and businesses and everything else, so the waters have all receded. But, well, of course, the trains and stuff were probably going to block it. But it was one of these hillsides here. I think it was this one we're coming up on. Is where the avalanche, I guess you could call it. I can't tell where it's at. I'm too low on the freeway. So it's right along in here somewhere, as far as I know. Yeah, I don't see anything distinct. Maybe it was back there behind those. Oh, there it is, right there. You can see all the. Oh man, you're not going to be able to see anything. Some tractors and stuff over there. There's where the big blockage was, right there. Wild, huh? Well, I made it to work down here in Vancouver unscathed. The journey was a success. And here begins a work day. We're off to the races. We'll talk to you guys later. Well, hello there, YouTube. How the heck did your day go today? Obviously, I'm on my way home because it's pitch black dark. I had a fantastic day today. They had my son back down in Vancouver again today, which was awesome. And anyway, it was a great day. It's Friday, which is always a good thing. But there's rumors that this slide is causing some delays. It's probably because it's a Friday. But we'll find out here directly. I got my Waze app going. I don't see any orange or red lines ahead yet, so I should be good to go. All right, we're up on it. Man, it took a chunk off the side of that hill. Holy moly. Oh, the lights were making it look like it was worse than what it was, but This is the site of where it all went down. Side of that mountain come tumbling down upon the freeway. That's it. We're on the other side. We're free. Well, I am very happy to report it's pretty much been smooth sailing, even past the landslide area. It's the beginning of a wonderful weekend. I'm getting off of I-5 and heading into Longview to pick up the little woman. I'm on my way back. Look who I got with me. All you're gonna see is glowing eyeball. I thought you'd get enough light you could see her.
Nope, it's dark.
We're heading back, and look at this. It's not dumping down rain. It's still holding out on us here. But enough of the weather. We're gonna ride home. Well, you can't see us, but I was just coming on to say I picked her up. She's over here trying to tell me how to drive this damn automobile. I had to smack her around and straighten her out a little bit. I asked her, I said, "Is your hands on this damn steering wheel?" She goes, "No." I said, "Well, shut the hell up." She says that I need to have the windshield wipers on at all times. Intermittent is not good because I can't see. As long as it ain't close to me, I can see like a hawk. If it's up close to me, things get a little blurry. But anyway, we're heading home. We'll see ya. Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to December 11th of 2015. It's Friday, December 11th.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, it's Friday. Well, it's kind of
Friday.
her Thursday. But anyway, I was thinking about this today at work. A story. I was thinking of, it just came to mind. I go, hey, that's a good story to tell. This was about probably about 89, because it was right after Portland Honda closed. But when Portland Honda closed, that was devastating. Motorcycle shops just weren't paying that kind of money,
Mm-mm.
It was it was a godsend, that whole thing. When it closed, losing your job, period. I mean, I found a job, like, literally the next day, but nobody was paying. It was like going backwards like 5 or 10 years, it seemed like. But anyway, we were staying with a co-worker that also lost his job, so we were kind of helping each other out. And he had this little house that he was buying in southeast Portland, and so we stayed with him for a couple months until we got our own place, which we ended up staying for many years. But
yeah.
Anyway, I bought Kelly right before Portland Honda closed. I bought Kelly this little puppy, a little Smoak, and I don't remember if it was your birthday or Christmas, or I just bought it to buy it. I don't
remember either.
But it was this papered little Smoak, just the cutest little white fluff ball teddy bear.
Looked like a little tiny polar bear cub.
Yeah.
It was the most precious
Cutest
thing you've ever seen.
And Kelly ended up naming her Bear. And I was trying to figure out how we female name Bear, but I guess, whatever. There's male and female bears, right? But anyway, her name was Bear. And we moved in with this guy. I'm not even going to say his name. First or last. For many reasons. But anyway, moved in with him, and Bear, it was the first time that she was ever locked up. It wasn't that nice of a house by no means, but no dogs in the house. He's one of these strict no dogs in the house. Well, the dog was used to being around, because we had Ashley, our first daughter at the time, was used to being around her and us and playing around and getting all this attention. Well, it was locked in this little tiny pen in the backyard.
Yeah, it could only be in the garage or tied up outside.
Yeah, but she had this annoying yelp. And we couldn't stop her from yelping, unless you were out there with her, and she just couldn't understand why she couldn't come inside.
And all of a sudden, now I can't be with you.
Yeah. Well, one day, because we had different schedules, or maybe he wasn't working there yet. I got a new job at a different shop. And maybe he wasn't working yet. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Kelly was going to college. I was going to college. That's when I was telling you I was working, you know, half days, and I mean it was just a financial disaster. But the outcome was good, you know. But anyway, you know, the struggling times you go through. And we come home, dog's gone. And we asked, you know, the guy we were living with, you know, what the hell happened to Bear? He doesn't know anything about the dog. You know, he goes, I don't know. I thought it was awfully quiet out there. So, dog's gone. We don't know what happened. So Kelly puts up flyers. The dog was papered and licensed, you know, had tags and the whole deal. And Kelly put up flyers, you know, all the local grocery stores and whatever. And it was from one of the flyers that the Humane Society gets a hold of Kelly, and because the tags were missing at that point, wasn't it? Yeah. The tags were gone.
Yeah. Took
So,
the collar off.
Yeah, the collar was taken off the dog, and so Kelly goes to the Humane Society, picks it up, and they tell a story that there was a witness that seen somebody come pulling up in this truck and take this dog out, pull out a hunting rifle, and shot the dog. And then, thinking the dog's dead, jumps in the truck and drives away. Well, the guy goes out after the guy's gone and investigates, or I don't remember if it was a gal or a guy. Whatever. But goes out and investigates, and the dog is actually still alive. Got it in the hindquarter. That was our dog.
Yeah.
And the description of the truck and the person that shot him was the person we were living with.
Yeah.
He took our dog out, and could you imagine nowadays if somebody discharged a firearm? It was illegal to discharge a firearm in city limits in Portland, you know, then.
Anyway.
But
yeah.
by the airport? The freaking airport. Oh my God, could you imagine that nowadays? But, anyway, of course, you know, he denies everything, and we tell him, he says, dude, you know, they described you, you know, they were far enough away they couldn't get your license plate, but they described your old truck to a T, and you to a T, you know. And, anyway, we weren't there very long, and things went.
Yeah.
But before, we didn't know at that time we weren't going to be, we didn't know how long this was going to last, you know, so we were afraid of something happening to the dog. And, man, a vet bill, I mean, just crap we couldn't afford, you know, getting this dog fixed. So when,
to get the Bear back.
Yeah, to get, I was going to tell her about the thing that didn't stick.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, but anyway, to get her back without, I think it was some huge charge, or if we paid to have her neutered, right? Yeah,
you had to get the dog back from animal control whenever they get your dog. If they're not, you know, spayed or neutered, you have to pay that to get your animal back.
Yeah.
So we paid and had her fixed, and then I got Bear back. Unfortunately, I think it was a crock.
Yeah.
Considering. So
we were afraid something was going to happen to her. And we had become friends with a couple of people we were going to college with. And they had a friend in Montana that just, you know, I think they were visiting and seeing the dog or whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, just absolutely fell in love with her. And, you know, he said, you know what, you know, you got a good place in Montana out in, you know, the country there. And we let them have the dog.
Yeah, didn't want anything to happen to her.
So we, I don't know, months later or whatever, they're telling us, I thought the dog was neutered. Oh yeah, it's neutered. Even had the little, you know how they put a little tattoo on them, you know?
Yeah, on their belly.
Yeah. You know? And anyway, she had a litter of puppies. We paid to have her neutered. And either they didn't do it, or it didn't take, or I don't remember the deal, but she had a litter of puppies.
Yep.
Oh, maybe the tied tubes came untied or something.
I don't know.
But yeah, crazy stuff with dogs, you know, and that was probably one of the wildest things. And just so you know, this person ended up spending many years in prison for, that is something I won't even discuss.
No.
It's,
no.
Yeah, just Yeah.
It's hard when somebody you think is a friend, or you know, you don't truly know them, and then
Yeah, you
know,
find out there's a major skeleton in the closet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty scary stuff.
No idea. No idea.
Kind of unfortunate. I think to this day, I seen him about 6-7 years ago, and he was struggling. You know, he still, doesn't have anything, and going from one little menial job to another. He was a good parts person in the motorcycle business, I can tell you that. He was good at that. But yeah, crazy thing with dogs. Oh man, we get into dog stories, we could go on for days.
Yeah.
I hate to think how many dogs we've had over the years. That would be crazy to think about dogs we've had.
Oh, I know it. Oh, yeah, and probably wasn't good way back. You know, in the day, I used to work at a pet store.
Oh God, yeah.
Not good for me to work at a pet store. Guess what comes home with me? Everything known to man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's sick, hurt, or somebody doesn't want it, I'm taking it home.
Yeah, we had our own pet store going.
Oh, we did. Holy moly.
Luckily, we, friends and stuff would take, birds and puppies, and it's pretty cruel. I'm sure it's not that way now, but back then, if one of the animals were weak, they put them down at the store in a very cruel way.
Yeah.
Kelly'd bring them home, nurse them back perfectly healthy.
Find homes for them. Yeah.
I mean, even crazy things like turtles and stuff like that,
Oh yeah, rabbits,
I mean, they sold
turtles,
everything.
Birds, fish.
Yeah.
Little lizards, snakes.
All kinds of crazy things.
I think we've had almost everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Even a pet squirrel.
But anyway, that's going to be our little story for the night. And since we've been talking about weather so much, it is not raining out there now.
Knock on wood.
We can walk on our sidewalks once again. There's still there's still pooling water out there, but that'll just dissipate.
Yeah, it just takes time to soak in.
I mean, we're still, there's 80, 90, maybe even 100% chance of rain, but that doesn't quantify the amount of rain. It just means that you have a 100% chance at some point during the day it's going to rain,
Yeah.
Or at a given time, the percentage of rain doesn't tell you how much rain. So this huge storm, whatever that was all about, with our endless supply of ocean that's just, 50 miles from us, Takes you an hour and a half to get there, but as a crow flies, it's just right across the Willapa Hills there,
It can produce some water.
Man, oh man, endless supply of more ammo.
Mm-hmm.
It just keeps swirling in and dumping off. But anyway, talking about weather should be over. We are, into December through January, February is usually the time we get snow. So there's a big.
The next thing could be snow.
Yeah,
snow everywhere.
Big snow thing, but it's at 2,000 feet and above. Huge, like they're talking like 7 feet of snow.
Yeah, next week on the Weather Channel, it shows, I think, Monday, Tuesday for Vancouver, chances of snow and rain mixed.
Yeah, so there may be more weather, but we're not going to drive you nuts with weather, even though the beginning of this vlog kind of talked about weather still. But, you talk about what's going on in your life at the moment, But, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the dog story of all things. We got another Chance, the pit bull. We got a really cool story that has a sad ending, but a good story of our first pit bull and how we got exposed to him and why we ended up getting one, and it's a good story with that. So if you guys like the dog stories with family stories, I know some of you guys are pet lovers and you may hate dogs and may hate animals, period. Whatever, but let us in the comments below.
Just let us know.
Let us know. We can tell you some cool stories. Cool pit bull story, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, cool dog. But
awesome
anyway,
dog.
I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. It's Friday for us, like I said at the beginning. And hope everything's going great in your lives, and you're anticipating a great Christmas or holidays, however you look at it. But we appreciate you guys watching and coming back every day. Crazy people, what the hell is,
I know.
what is wrong with them people? All right, you guys take care now. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll see ya.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.